A man who died begging for medical help in jail says Cobb County's new DA broke his promise. Now, the Reveal investigation uncovered video last year of Kevil Wingo's 2019 death. It compelled the former DA to request a federal investigation. 5 months later, though, Reveal investigator Andy Parati discovered the family is still waiting for answers.
Mr. Wingo's life could have been saved had someone at the detention center just cared a little bit about him that day.
There was a glimmer of hope while holding back tears when Kevil Wingo's family joined an October rally, calling for accountability at the jail where he died. Tiffany Wingo is Kevil's sister.
Is it safe to say that you were cautiously optimistic at that time?
Yes.
Hopeful because weeks before, the former Cobb County District Attorney asked the U.S. Attorney's Office to open an investigation into Wingo's death and others who have died at the county's detention center. Last year, a Reveal investigation uncovered the 37-year-old father of three having a medical emergency in 2019, repeatedly begging to be sent to the hospital for nearly 8 hours while struggling to breathe.
I got an idiot over here playing games. He's trying to get to the hospital, so he's just playing around.
The jail nurse in charge refused to check his vitals, instead putting him in a padded room to mute his screams for help. He died less than an hour later from a perforated ulcer. Tiffany Womack, a lab tech at the time, tried to help Wingo. The nurse told her no.
That has bothered me so bad because he was looking at me, and he asked for my help.
Nearly a year and a half later, a Reveal investigation has uncovered Wingo's family claims the county's new district attorney has yet to keep his promise to investigate, and a sheriff's attempt to launch a criminal probe blocked by the state's top law enforcement agency. It starts with this letter Cobb County's new sheriff, Craig Owens, sent on February 4th, asking the Georgia Bureau of Investigation to reopen the investigation into the death of Kevil Wingo.
The GBI's response to the sheriff's request? No. The agency director told the sheriff that it reviewed Wingo's case last year and believed investigators acted appropriately. But that doesn't mean a crime didn't happen.
What GBI conducted is called an administrative review of Wingo's death. It is not a criminal investigation. It only looked into whether Cobb County investigators followed policies and procedures. That means GBI conducted no new interviews. It didn't attempt to gather any evidence at all. Timothy Gardner is the Wingo family attorney.
It's not enough because that's not specifically what the sheriff asked them to do. The sheriff asked for them to reopen the investigation.
The GBI isn't the only agency that's passed on investigating Wingo's death.
Good evening. Thank you guys for coming today.
About a month ago, the family's attorney sent a letter to Cobb County's new district attorney, Flynn Brody, also asking him to reopen Wingo's case. The DA declined as well. But Wingo's sister remembers a promise the district attorney made her as a candidate, telling her he would reopen her brother's case if elected. She recalls every word because they attended the same October rally demanding justice.
He was a great brother, father, and friend.
Did he say he was going to try, or was he going to do it?
He was going to do it.
Do you feel like he broke his promise?
Yes.
District Attorney Brody declined to be interviewed, saying the case is now in the hands of the U.S. Attorney's Office. That office also declined to comment, nor would it confirm whether an investigation is underway. Even if it did investigate, it is likely not possible for that agency to bring state charges like criminal neglect, the exact charge the DA's chief assistant told us she saw in the video last year.